Tonight we're staying at Under Canvas. Well, there is a hospital at exit 65.
We're down at the Hoover Dam today right now. We're gonna... She's liking this trail. Hiking. Okay guys, so we're inside the Talladega National Forest. We're gonna do some videos from inside here. One of our first stops is here. This is Ebenezer Cemetery. You want to turn around and show them the cemetery?
It's another very small cemetery, but it looks like there may be quite a few military graves in here.
Right, and it's the oldest cemetery that I found inside the forest. I think it's one of the oldest ones. So let's walk around and check this out. You want to?
I definitely do.
Okay, I noticed right here we have a Navy vet. This is John Dabbs,
Wow.
Alabama, MM1 U.S. Navy World War II. He died in 1973, so he came back. But remember, MM1s were the machinists, right?
Right.
We talked about that. Love and memory of James Dabbs and Ann Dabbs. Let's see what this says right here. This is a written letter enclosing a... It says, to deserve I will listen as angels. This shall teach you all the heavenly things, your secret of growing. It's in cursive, but it's a letter to their mother. All right. Then this is Enrique Hamilton Dabbs. Look at there, we got his picture here. See this? Fellow Navy diver, explosive ordnance disposal operator, warrior and brother in arms. We salute your service, your professionalism, bravery, and friendship. With respect from Her Majesty's Royal Navy Clearance Divers, United Kingdom. Wow, dude.
Good going.
Way to go, guy. It's nice.
So this is just a military family, what I'm seeing, because here we go. This Homer, it was a private in the U.S. Army.
Right. Nice. So they were serving. They served their family, their country well. And he got a recognition from the her Royal Navy, so it's really nice. Okay, let's go over here and check this out. See, look, there's a lot of older ones. You can see these stones. Look at this, guys. These are all older ones. Look at these little bitty graves right here. The little ones. There's a lot of little graves out here, I've noticed.
But, you know, again, with the age of the cemetery, back then, you know, disease was not as easily treated as today. And it just, you know, communities, until they built up a resistance or an immunity to whatever disease was, unfortunately, a lot of people, you know, passed. And it affected children and the elderly always. Always it seems like the children of the elderly are affected worse.
That's some more the Dabbs family. And this is, here we have William Earl Dabbs at C3 Navy, World War II, 1923 to 1977.
But it's nice, they do some maintenance here. Not a lot. I mean, you can see these flags were probably put out, you know, Labor Day just recently, or Memorial Day. I don't know, we've had too much rain for that, so probably Labor Day.
See, these are all just lined out with rocks and stuff. Oh, look at this. These are old, man. These are really old.
Yeah, I was looking at that one right behind you. It has MAW on it. And that's all you can make out. There was other inscription under it.
You can't make that
out. You can
out.
see there was a B, but it's all gone.
Maybe on Find a Grave I can find some names and stuff. So you gotta be careful where you're walking. Maybe I can find some names and stuff for some of these. See, but see how this is made, guys? Look. Do you see this little mound? And then there's a rock, and then there's another rock.
A header and a footer.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's there. And this says Mom. See this? Joseph Robert Nowlan. Now the Nowlans have, or Nowlans, however you want to pronounce it, have a lot of They're in another cemetery out here, so they must have been out here in the forest a while.
Yeah.
This says 1843, and you don't see a death date on it.
You okay there, Grace? You always hacking and coughing when we come out.
Let's see this. These stones, guys, mark the graves, and that's what we were talking about. We didn't always mark them like they should be. Reuben T. and Dora H. Eden, their graves used to be decorated up. That's pretty. You okay? I tried to give her some water at the last stop. Let's see. There's another one unmarked. Helen Sexton. And like I said, guys, I'm going to look up some of these online and see if I can get the pictures like I did at the other one. See, and some of these look a lot considerably smaller and shorter than the other grades. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
So
I'm looking at the age of the stone, though, because a lot of this was natural stone. So, of course, over time, the water is going to erode it. That's why they use marble or even soapstone, because it does have a tendency to last, you know, a few decades more.
Oh, man, this is pretty out here. And you can hear people still going by on the road out there. Let's see. Hughes, Reuben, and Laura. That's pretty.
1853, 1916. Wow.
Yeah, and that, it looks like Laura died 1920. So just right after.
So there's a 1975. So probably somewhere in the 70s. I haven't seen anything more recent than the 70s in this cemetery. So it's obviously not used anymore. It's just commemorated.
Right. There's Cleveland Hughes, 1957. You see, they replaced this with some white stone because it does last a lot longer than the rock. So a lot of them, I guess, if they knew who was buried here, they redid these.
Well, and I'm just wondering if those two right there is just marking some graves that they don't know.
Let me see. Where?
Where those two crosses are.
Oh, let's go back here and see. So they think someone's buried here. Yeah. 1816. 1890. Wow, look at that.
So these are probably the oldest.
Wife of William Hughes. 1819 to 1890. So they died the same year?
Well, probably so, yeah.
That's what it looks like, see? So I guess, like we were talking about the other one, like that up there might be a gravestone. Like, you don't know out in these woods where all the graves are going to be. You okay? These are so old, Jay.
I keep checking to see if this is around her neck hard, and it's not.
Let's see what this says. Vernon McElroy, loyal dog Lucy. Okay, so he was buried with his dog. Vernon McElroy with the loyal dog Lucy, 49 to 21. He was buried with his dog. And when I told you, that's exactly what I was doing.
Yep.
It can be done.
Obviously it can. Yeah, Jennifer just don't think this little girl would survive if I wasn't around.
She just goes into this depression that's unreal. And I can't do anything with her. Oh, look. That's definitely a child's.
Yes.
That's so pretty. And they're so old. Yeah, there's no way you can see inscriptions on these. These are, but I noticed how many of them are just little graves. You know, they're just small graves.
Ooh, boy, that's a widowmaker setup right there, folks.
Oh.
Wow. Where the wind is blowing.
It's another small one. There's probably 200 graves out here, but I would only guess about 25 of them are marked where you can see them. So guys, what I'm going to do is go to Find the Grave, and I'm going to pull up what I can from this cemetery from Find the Grave. And if there's pictures, I'll pull them up and mark out, you know, so you can put a face to some of them. Is that the wheel maker?
Yes. Hey, see that dead tree right there? It's leaning against that tree that's almost dead.
Oh, snap. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's get on this side of it, so it falls when I round it.
You see, you have some wind blowing today. I don't want to take a chance.
No. I love these. These stone markers, guys, they're just a piece of history here.
This is our history. I mean, it's like, and it's amazing to see the time frame. So, I mean, you have people here that saw Civil War, you have people here that saw World War I, World War II. And, you know, when I think about that, and then I look and I say, you know, just think about all the things that we've seen in our life.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I'm in my 50s. And to the young people watching this, just think about all the amazing things you're going to see in your life. It's unreal how many things change over time.
Over that span of time, yeah, it really is. Look how they put each one of these stones have a rose in it.
1998, there we go. That's the most recent. So up till about 2000, this was in service. Well, I take that back.
There was one back there.
Because Patsy, there's one here where they put the name and they have the date of birth, but there is no date of deceasement.
So she'll be buried there.
Right.
And the other one back there, buried with this dog, was 2021.
Okay. So then I guess
you can use it. If you want to be buried out here, it's actually open for you to be buried out here. I don't know what it would cost or anything like that, but obviously it is. I'm guessing this is a baby.
Yeah.
You see this? Let's see what this is. Okay. It's like it's just a little statue. And it says, "For the Son of Man came to seek and say that which we know." I don't know. Seek and save or something. I don't know. That's just a baby's grave.
I was looking at this here, you know, Cecil is not a common name anymore.
Well, my grandfather's name was Cecil.
Right, and it was back in the you know, 50s all the way earlier than that. You know, it's like my grandfather's name on my dad's side was Murphy, and that's a name you don't see anymore unless it's on a gas station.
Well, he was a private first class in the Army, World War II. May the 23rd. That's your birthday.
Yeah, it is.
October the 3rd, 1968.
He's exactly 50 years older than I am, huh?
Here's some more of the Hughes family.
Means he'd be 101 today.
And Bell Hughes. Yes, this cemetery is beautiful. Look at this. Let's see what it is. See, these little things. I was looking out through the woods here.
You can let that bike go by. Sounds good. Little 98 horsepower.
Okay, it's going on by. Yeah. All right. So this is just Ebenezer Cemetery. We're going to go on down the road and we're going to be filming all weekend in Talladega Forest. So you're going to get a lot of exploration videos, a lot of cool stops. And I really hope y'all enjoyed this, that every one of these cemeteries that we go to, we're not always doing the ghost stuff and all that. A lot of times it's just the history and the dates, and it's beautiful.
Right. All throughout the month of October, we'll be filming in the Talladega National Forest. So just watch for these drops each week in October.